Fashion Sakala ruined the prediction. Yes, guys, we're back with another match review. Happy that it was 4-0, but yesterday we sat here, we predicted it. We predicted the starting 11. Actually nailed on the team, to be honest. I said he should go with the players that came on against Liverpool. He did. And you know what? I think I took some balls for Gio because, I mean, maybe not as much with, like Morelos and Colak, because I feel like Colak has had the nod over Morelos, but especially with Kent. I just thought that Kent would always start, but you know what? He made the right choice here because Kent, it's been pretty stagnant. Yeah, he scored a great goal against Hearts, but they're 3-0 up at that point. You know, he can easily cut in and hang at top bins. But complacency is what almost kills teams sometimes. If you have a player that knows they're just going to start every game, that's a problem. Unless it's like Messi or Ronaldo, or Haaland or something, they have to start every game. But we can't. He's been dropped. And we're going to have to see what sort of response that's going to take from. But back to the Sakala jobbing at the prediction. I predicted 3-0, 2 goals for Colak, and a penalty for James Tavernier. And that was it until the 92nd minute when Fashion Sakala ruined the dream. The prediction, not that I stuck money on it, but Colak, I think this guy, people have been debating that, sometimes doesn't get involved, but it's down to service at the end of the day. He's not a Morelos type player, but this guy has proven when this ball is given to him, or, there's a shot and he's first to it, he will stick it in the back of the net, and that's exactly what he's doing. And I think undoubtedly now, I don't know how much he's clear in the actual league, I'm actually going to get that up in terms of top goal scorer, but he's definitely been the best player in the league. I mean, I believe he must have about 14 goals already. Must be something very similar to that. Because it's insane. Like, the guy's been severely underrated. I remember, was it before the Hearts? Probably just before the Hearts game, a lot of people criticised him because he's not getting involved here, this, that. I mean, and the guy is absolutely laying the smack down. And I think for Tuesday, for Wednesday's game against Liverpool, he's got a feature. Well, not feature, he's got a start. I think it's got to be the front three that started today, because you know what? On this channel, I've said Fashion Sakala is shite, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. But Liverpool, he was alright, and here he was actually good, as some guy on Sports Scene put it. Best winger performance he's seen for Rangers all season. So you know what? I'm going to back that statement. Sports Sound it was. It wasn't Sports Scene, Sports Sound. Some jobber off Sports Sound. But Fashion Sakala, I think he is a step above Scott Wright. But then again, I could go into the toilet, take a shit, and that would be a step above Scott Wright. Scott Wright's pretty bad. Scott Shite, that's it. Scott Shite is pretty bad. I know He's fucking shit. I'm not going to say anything to try and, talk up Scott Wright. Fashion Sakala scored against Real Madrid. When it mattered. Beat them 1-0. Oh no, 2-1 it was. Well, I put 1-0, it was 2-1. But yeah, Sakala, if the guy actually starts developing some end product and can work on his first touch, he could turn into a player. And you got to remember, he is relatively young. I believe he's only 24 or maybe 25. Because his pace is lightning. Like, you saw against Liverpool, I wouldn't say they were shitting themselves, but they were like, fuck, who's this guy? But then as soon as he skins a few of them, he just p-rolls it into the advertising board. He needs to cut that stuff out, and he needs to start laying the smack down. But Colak, first goal, Barisic hits a shot, hits off the post, and then it goes 1-0. But more or less straight after this, with St Mirren with a great save for Alan McGregor. McGregor hot on his toes here, manages to keep it out. And then James Tavernier, basically straight after that, keeping St Mirren's goalie busy. But it wasn't the only action that he had, because he got a penalty. Soft. Rangers always get soft penalties, apparently. But, like Chris Boyd said, Chris Boyd? Hard-boiled, soft-boiled, raw in the chicken's arsehole. It's still an egg. It's still a fucking egg, Doesn't matter if it's soft or raw, brother. This was raw, but you know what? We'll take it. 2-0. James Tavernier. Curtis Bain in the second half. He cracked the crossbar. Then there was another chance where it got whipped in. McGregor, great save. We were pretty weak at the back in this game in instances, but yeah, the third goal, we have to talk about it. It's Sakala. Great run. Skins a few players. Flicks it through to Colak. Colak chops in outside the boot with his right foot into the bottom. Oh, come on. Antonio Colak. Brilliant goal. St Mirren hit the bar again here. St Mirren would feel pretty hard done by that they didn't get a goal. But in the end, I think Rangers were just too strong. And as I said, Sakala gets that 92nd minute goal there. And I think, you know what, his performance, it definitely deserved the goal. So Rangers go within 2 of Celtic. The goal difference is down to 8. And Celtic earlier was, you know, they could have almost dropped points, but they didn't. But we have to live with that. And hopefully we can build a bit of momentum in this and actually give Liverpool a game on Wednesday. I'm not expecting us to go in and win it, but for fuck's sake, show a bit of effort and actually show a bit of intent to go forward. Let's no sit back. It's at Ibrox. I've got a lot more faith at Ibrox than Anfield. But if he completely changed the team back to a 5 at the back, the guy needs shot, in my opinion. Like, I'm not saying if we get beat, he needs to go, but serious questions got to be asked for Gio if he refers to anything negative after, you know, that on last Tuesday. But it is what it is, and that is it for the review. And until next time, peace.